see him like that?
Oh my God. There's no word to express how I feel. What's my life is just seeing him suffer so much. Because, of course, when you do talk to him, you don't see his pain. But I see it. When we're alone at home, I mean, he can barely manage that. So, of course, it tears me apart every day. But now, this is our reality. So I have to learn to live with it. And especially to be there for him. This is the only thing I can do, and use my voice to have his case heard by anyone. We're so desperate.
Is anybody listening?
More and more now. More and more. We're on TV. More and more. They have to. They have to do something. He's going down. I can see him deteriorating. I mean, if you saw his tears on the video, these tears were real. I'm afraid. I'm afraid he will decide to end his life because he cannot tolerate that sound anymore. He cannot tolerate the waiting. Just hoping that he'll have a call, he'll have the authorization just to be able to be at least evaluated and presented some tools. That's terrible. It's
what is your family looking for? Because you have, are these evaluations of his tinnitus or no?
Yes. Well,
so what sort of evaluations would you like to see?
To have a real evaluation for his tinnitus, because he was actually evaluated mostly for heariness.
So he was evaluated for his hearing. But you want a special evaluation for the tinnitus? Okay.
That exists.
Okay.
He found out by himself. You know, for the past many months now, his team actually put a lot of pressure on VAC in order for them to address the case, which they didn't. Now, he needs help. He needs to be treated and presented with the tools he deserves to have in his right, and he has the right to receive those services.
When did VAC? When was VAC made aware of the tinnitus?
At the very beginning, in 2007, they recognized the fact.
So for 7 years, you've been fighting.
I would say for the past since 2009 officially. 2009. We're in 2014 now. That's 5 years, but things are deteriorating. So the help he needs is more and more urgent every day.
So when they knew about the tinnitus, they knew about the issue because you had told them, I'm assuming you brought this information to them, and nobody told you that there was treatment available?
No.
How did you find out that there was treatment available?
My husband found out on the internet. He was looking for help himself.
Where is the treatment center?
In Montreal, 45 minutes by our home.
What's it called?
La Clinique de la Couphene.
How do you spell that?
A-C-O-U-P-H-E-N-E.
Is it expensive?
Well, the first evaluation and everything would be about $700.
Okay.
So it would indicate exactly what he needs, the intensity of his tinnitus.
Does $700 sound like a lot of money to you?
I wish I had it in my bank account. I used to be a professional. Now I can't work anymore. I have to stay with him. His tinnitus affects his driving. So he really needs help now to go see the psychologists and psychiatrists and doctors and everything. I have to stay at home. I'm not recognized as a caregiver, so we live with the money we have. And the ends of the month are tough sometimes. I'm a great cook. I can cook with nothing. Yeah.
A lot of people would say $700 is not a lot of money for something that could save his life. What's been the most frustrating thing for you? Do you feel like the case managers are ignoring him, or that they're not paying enough attention to him, or something that is out there that could save his life, he's not getting a chance to take part of it?
I'm trying to get rid of my anger towards VAC. That's not a good thing. I don't know if the case manager are just overloaded. I feel like themselves are lost in the programs that they can offer. I don't want to be too rough on them, but I have to admit that it's hard for me to find excuses for what I see every day. So I have no idea. How come he was left alone like that? How come so many veterans are left alone like that? How many of them are not heard? How many of them don't receive the services they can receive? They have an obligation. Why not just be there and help us? Help him get a quality of life. Our life has been terrible for the past 5 years. We've been mostly staying at home, very alone. We can't really go out with his tinnitus. Going to a restaurant, public places, airplanes, that's impossible. So we stay home in our little bubble. That's all we have left now.
Cut off from the world.
Yep.
For you and I were speaking on the phone last question, and you were saying that you wish there was more support for spouses as well, right? Because you had to quit. You were doing a social work degree. Your master's or
no, I have a master's degree in administration. Actually, went back in the college.
Okay.
Yeah, to get the proper tools to help me with the family. Yeah.
So you had to quit school.
I had to.
It was a social work program that
Yes.
you were following, right?
Yes.
So you had to quit that.
Yeah.
Obviously there's you're not working now, right?
No.
So there's the one income, or whatever he's getting from back. What do you feel? What sort of programs do you feel that? Actually, let me ask. Why aren't you recognized as a caregiver?
With the new chart, the new veteran chart, I'm not included anywhere. I'm not recognized anywhere. So basically that leaves us like this, you know? So what I want, what I need is to be recognized as a caregiver. I truly believe that I should have received proper training because I'm dealing with someone who has PTSD. So therefore, I'm more, how can I say that? I will go through experiences that are out of the ordinary. When he dissociates and runs for 25 kilometers in the wood, thinking that his camera is his weapon and feeling that the farmers will go out and try to kill him, these are extraordinary situations. And never, I was included in his evaluation with a specialist. Never was I trained, informed about what PTSD is, the medication he has to take, because medication can have major effects too, you know, on someone. So I was not informed, I was not trained, I am not a part of his treatments. And I truly believe that we should be recognized with all the privileges, we should be trained, and we should be helped more than we are right now. Because right now, if I need help, and I do have a psychologist paid by VAC, but this is curative, you know, when I'm drowning, I need something to be on the preventive side. This is a need for me, but for all of us, for all the spouses. Absolutely. This is missing, big time.